Have it. All right, let's see. Sorry for the infinity screen. Let me see. See if that helps out. All right, looks like we're live, baby. We're live. Okay, so I figured it out. I just had to deactivate my account from YouTube, but we are live, people. Are you watching as well?
Trying to, but I gotta. There you are.
Found it?
Here's your ugly mug.
Yeah. So I think those memes from the Super Bowl are pretty funny. I told people to send us the best memes that they had.
All right.
But that was a couple of days ago. Nobody really sent us anything though.
Yeah, I got like probably a 10-second delay.
Really?
Yeah.
On the stream?
Yeah, because you're coming through my ear, and about 10 seconds later, I hear about.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live. I got O'Malley on the phone right now. Just gonna wait for some more people to join. Live Q&A. Favorite duo. Talk about anything and everything. I mean, 10 seconds, that's not bad. Compared to, like, I thought it was longer for other videos, so. Tell you what, though, my laptop is blowing hard right now. Like, the fans on this thing are super loud. What's going on, everybody? Can you guys see me in the live? Yeah, when I posted the first live, it had like 28 views in a matter of like a minute or two. See, this is what happens when you let technology overcomplicate things. All right, we're waiting for some more people to join. What's going on, everybody? Chime in. Let me know you're here. Smash that like button. Can you hear my laptop, dude?
I don't know, man, because I hear you come through my headphones, and then 10 seconds later, I see your voice move.
You see my voice move. Yeah, that seems legit. What's up, Brandon? Let's go, Brandon. What's going on, Brandon? Hey, Brandon, what you think of the Super Bowl halftime? That's what we're talking about right now. Super Bowl halftime.
I can't get the comments, so I don't know how to do this on my phone.
You don't know how to see the comment? Well, Brandon just typed something, so. What about on your tablet?
It's in my truck.
Ah, well, there goes nothing. Oh my God, Chris, that's crazy. Hey, Honeypot, can you keep it down? All right, Brandon. Well, Brandon, we need some critiques. Give us some critiques about the halftime. Yeah, Chris, you might have to take your party outside, sir.
Are you talking my daughter?
Yeah, your daughter's loud as hell.
Hey, she can run around and do shit. That's the boss bitch right there.
Hey, we're live, man. We're live. Gotta watch it. Yeah. What? Did she just say suck my... What I think she said? Brandon, I said the same thing. Brandon said...
She said it's a killer princess.
Dude, it sounded like she said... It sounded like she said suck these nuts. That's what it sounded like.
I hear what you're saying, but no, she's saying it's a killer princess.
Oh.
I can't get... All right, I'm like... Yeah, now I'm like 45 seconds behind, and I can't get the comments on. I don't know how to do this.
You're 45 seconds behind. What? Yeah, I don't know why there's such a delay. Redirect, trailer. Details. Yeah, I don't know why there's a delay if there is a delay. Brandon says, tell them babies to calm down. LOL. For real. All right, so hey Brandon, let me know if you can see my screen. Let me see. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen here? Chris?
Yeah, I can see you, but right now, all I'm hearing is Brandon says, "Tell the babies to calm down."
Yeah, Brandon said these nuts.
I can't see the comments though. I'm trying to see the comments.
Yeah, look at me on screen right now. Let me know when you can see the meme.
I see your computer screen.
Yeah.
Your ugly face.
Oh, you don't see the meme on the screen? Why is it delayed, dude? You see it?
Oh yeah, Dollhouse.
Yeah, you see 50 Cent off on the corner? That's
I got that Dollhouse. So.
Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah, guys, send us your best Super Bowl memes. Hey, I just heard myself. I'm not that delayed. There you go. Yeah, so let us know what you guys thought of the Super Bowl halftime. I thought they could have did a lot better. I just hated how they chopped and screwed the music a lot because they were like, and they could have did way better with like the musical artist lineup that they had. They could have did way better, dude.
So Nicole's here. She can't put comments on here.
You saw what?
Nicole's here. She can't put comments on here.
Yeah, we don't want her comments. That's why. She got blocked. So David H said 50 Cent was good, the rest sucked. I feel like they could have did way more with the lineup, you know? Like, guys, you had Snoop, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem, and Mary J. Blige. And Kendrick Lamar, which I don't really count him. Because, you know, it's like I thought this was like a music performance for like the OGs, you know? I thought it was gonna be music for the OGs, Like whatever happened, they could have did uh they could have did the song something about Dre with Dre and Eminem. They could have did trying to think of the other songs with like
That was OG, man.
yeah I
That was OG.
so Brandon said he only sees his comments. Should I restart the live? Oh, now I can see Brown. Now I can see Miss Brown over there. Tell Nicole I can see her comments.
Mike said he could see your comments.
What'd she say?
She said good.
Good. Yeah, I mean they could have did way better though. I mean, look, you had Snoop and 50 Cent. They could have did oh man, I'm trying to think of some good 50 and Eminem songs, but it's like
They could have done a whole lot of shit. I mean, it's
hey, the language, brother, the language. Oh man.
See, there you go. Well, that's why you hire editors, man.
Yeah, but we're live. I can't edit it if it's live.
I'm trying.
I know it took me forever to not cuss. Guys, make sure you guys smash that like button. Let me know if there's a delay down in the on the chat, and let me know if you guys if everybody could just chime in the comment section. Let me know you guys can hear me, that the video's good, audio's good. Smash the like button. Just let me know that you guys are there, that everything's working, because as you guys know, my lives have been all discombobulated. But Nicole said it's a little delayed. Let me see. Yeah, look, 50 Cent, they could have did Patiently Waiting. Oh, yep. Don't Push Me. The song You Don't Know by Eminem. Dude. And then 50 Cent and Dr. Dre could have did more albums. Only thing I see is chat says it's on slow mode. Yeah, I don't know why. Because I only put a 1 second delay because the chat was trying to make you guys wait like a whole minute before you guys can comment other things, which is crazy. I don't understand why.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big rap fan, but all those guys were crucial to when I was growing up. I mean, 50 Dre, Snoop, Slim.
Yeah, I mean, but whatever happened to the song "Forgot About Dre"? They could have did that one.
Right, and I said that when they came out, but they didn't do it. So it kind of is. But you can't say like it wasn't a good performance. Okay, because you didn't hear a song that you liked.
I mean,
you hear a song that you think should be on there. Yeah, we all thought it should be on there, but it wasn't there. So what are you gonna do?
I mean, listen, you got a 5. I mean, excluding and I don't want to be exclusive, but it's like Kendrick Lamar aside, you had Dre, Snoop, 50, Eminem, and Mary J. Blige, right? So what? I mean, even Mary J. Blige only played what, Family Affair, and that's it. And that's it. Like, come on.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this. Like, who is Kendrick Lamar?
I don't listen. I don't listen to him, so I only know the song "Be Humble." That's it.
All right, so in my opinion, like, dude shouldn't have even been there. He has nothing to do with what I grew up with.
I mean, what? Because you grew up with Mozart, right? you grew up listening to the dude that looks like the dude on the Quaker Oats box. Yeah. What? Yeah, because Kendrick Lamar doesn't fall in line with any of that. Yeah, that seems legit.
Just saying, like,
That seems legit.
yeah. To be honest with you, I don't even know who he was. It's like
I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny when Kendrick Lamar had a bunch of old gray haired dudes popping up out of U-Haul boxes. Like I was like, what is going on? Like what in the Cisco thong song is going on in this live performance? Like, no, I'm good.
To be honest with you, I'm still not really sure who Kendrick Lamar is. Like, you know, I watched the Super Bowl show. I saw what I thought was a woman come out in that whole silver like kind of outfit thing.
Dude, that was Mary J. Blige. Are you serious?
That wasn't Mary J, dude. I knew who Mary J was.
Hold on, 1 second. Hold on.
But then I saw that dude come out.
Wait a minute. You said the whole silver thing? All right. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Who is this? And I told Nicole, I said, okay, that must be that dude. She said, no, that's not him.
Dude, look. Mary J. Blige came out in like the silver leopard print.
Yeah, no, Mary J came out in that wasn't leopard print, dude.
Dude, look at her boots. Are you serious right now?
Say, look at her boobs?
No, boots.
Oh, boots.
Yeah, you could see the design right there. It's like leopard or cheetah. I don't know. My cats like that.
Right.
Yeah, look at the screen. That's what Mary J. Blige wore to Super Bowl. And then you had Kendrick Lamar was dressed in all black with gold, I think. Yeah, like braids or something. Yeah. Yep.
That's Beyonce,
dude. That's Mary J. Blige. Are you blind?
You sent me pictures of the last Super Bowl?
No.
Nicole's yelling at me now.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah. No, oh, yeah. And I remember saying Mary J. Man, Mary J. She got to be what, 50-something years old?
She got to be like in her 60s. Are you serious?
She got it going on for fucking 50-something years old.
Hey, come on. We're on live.
Sorry,
I can't edit it.
I'm sorry.
Dude, so Mary J came out with the white and silver, whatever this is, with the really long weave.
But that dude, okay, who's that dude with dreadlocks that came out with silver?
Dude with the dreadlocks?
Yeah, with the...
Dude, you talking about Snoop?
Not Snoop, man. Snoop came out crip walking in blue.
Yeah, so there's nobody else on stage with dreads. Kendrick Lamar had braids.
What was he wearing?
All black.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Like, they barely even have any photos of him.
Because because he wasn't important. Because he was non-existent. Because he sucked.
Is he walking next to? I don't know. It kind of looked like he was walking next to Kid Cudi real quick. I don't know. He wore a Louis Vuitton suit with like some Amistad, not Amistad. What do you call that? Like Vampire Slayer medallions or something, like pinned to his chest. I don't know. It looked like, oh my god, what was that? It was like a pendulum from the Little Vampire, the Little Vampire pendulum. I don't know how to emulate. I don't know.
Wait. Go back to that. Let me read that.
Hold on.
What do you wear?
Hold on. 1 second. Hold on.
Custom Louis Vuitton out. Let's see that. That's why?
It was Adam on something.
You know, this is what I don't like about life in general. Because if I had to go somewhere important, I only got work pants. Yeah, my work pants and my work shirt are not, tuxedo. They're not Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, it looked like that. Something like that. Or like some type of World War II crest or something pinned to his shirt. All right, hang on 1 second, guys. I'm getting to the comments right now. Keep bringing them in. All right, let's see. Where did you get your CDL from? I'm going to be starting school in Waterford, Connecticut soon. My company's paying for it. Chris and I, we both went to Nets. We went for the full course. It was 6 months. Maurice Ireland said, so what happened to your YouTube account? What do you mean by that?
Wait, you said it's funny, the fat shaming 50 got?
Yeah, because they were saying that 50 Cent is a whole dollar now. Maurice, elaborate on that question. I don't understand.
I see comments now, so
comments are working.
Maybe I'm gonna be better. Maybe I'll be better organized here. That's what Nicole said, man. I don't know. I don't care. I put on weight.
Yeah, I always put on weight in the winter. Always. All right, Maurice, what's your question about? I don't get it. I don't understand the question because we're on YouTube right now.
We're on the YouTube account, no?
Yeah, we are. All right. Yeah, but this guy right here is Kendrick Lamar. I don't even know what song he's saying, to be honest with you. I was just paying attention to the other, 4 artists, 5 artists. What was it? 50, Eminem, Dr. Dre. So the other 5 artists, Kendrick to me was irrelevant. I didn't listen to his music. What did everybody else think about the halftime performance Who did you guys
That was
want
good.
to win?
That was a good halftime show.
It was okay. I feel like they could have did better with the music lineup, not the artist lineup, but the music selection. You know, it's like you guys had a whole 45 minutes to make the stadium collapse, and they just like chopped and screwed like
Yeah,
7
but
songs.
they got to pick the best from everybody, and they had all these rules and this, that, and the other thing. Like, all right, so seriously, like they asked Snoop to not represent.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they asked Snoop to not represent, but did he? No. You know, Eminem. Now, as much as I personally disagree with Eminem on his political views, like he still did his thing. Now, should we cancel him? No, I don't think we should cancel him. You know, he still did his thing. And then, you know, Dre just came out at, you know, some kind of brain aneurysm or, you know, getting divorced and pretending to have a brain. Like, who knows what the hell's going on with Dre? But they did their thing. Dude, it was great fucking. Oh, there goes my mouth again. No. This is a great halftime show.
Yeah, I think Snoop looked good. 50 Cent could have wore it better. He could have got a shirt that fit him. And in my opinion, I think 50 Cent could have held on a little bit longer. He should have stayed up there.
You know, 50 wasn't on the bill. And, you know, when I saw the pictures of 50 before the game, I said, oh, you know, 50's coming out at halftime. He ain't going to be there. He ain't there for show. You know?
Yeah.
You know, 50's coming out.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying, though. Like, No Auto NHF said, where the Home Depot jobs at? Online, Papa, or apply in store. We don't know. You know what's so funny? I don't even know if I told you this. I actually got offered a job at Home Depot. Did I tell you that?
Wait, I want to go back to Brandon over here.
Yeah.
Lamar was on that. I'm still trying to figure out who Lamar was because
Bro, I just showed you a picture of him.
Yeah, but I really don't remember. Like, you know, I was eating nachos, eating wings, drinking beer.
No Auto NHF said he got 3 contracts.
Like even if he made a
that's what's up.
Showing in that halftime show, like he was not.
Yeah, but I thought I already showed you.
Who is he?
He's
he ain't nobody.
Well, not in that lineup. He's not. Let me see. Kendrick
He's
Lamar
from another mother.
Kendrick Lamar, famous songs maybe or hit songs. Let's type in hit songs. All right, so he got a song called "Humble." That's the only one I know.
Who's this dude? No Auto NHF. I got 3 contracts. Just watching my mouth.
Yeah,
you brother.
Yeah, because he said where the Home Depot jobs at, and I told him he could apply online or in store. He said he has 3 contracts. That's what's up.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah, I know. I'm proud of you for holding on to him.
You know, neither one of us are ever here to hold anybody down.
Yep.
Like that's like we want to see everybody succeed in life.
Yep, that's it.
If you got 3 contracts from that,
yep. I know we had a box truck team, but they that's a whole nother story for a different day.
Yeah, good for you, man. Good for you. We're genuinely happy. Genuinely happy for you.
Yep. Just don't do what we did. And if you are, make sure you're monetized. Well, you gotta start from somewhere. So
And you know what? If you're on depot contracts and you want a word of advice or whatever it is, feel free to reach out to either one of us because we're more than healthy, more than happy to help you out.
Oh, sweet. He said he got. So wait, all of your contracts have 36-foot trailers? 6 days a week. He's been doing it for 5 years in the Michigan area. You know what's so funny? We ran into people that can't even last a day, dude. So you've been doing it for 5 years. I give you an applause because how long was I doing it for? It had to be almost 5. 2 flatbeds, 1 box truck. See that's what's up because when we had the box truck contract, they were, even though I had no helper, they gave me almost no heads up about it. But they were giving my box truck driver like these multi-100-pound patio doors. She wasn't getting out until like 8, 9 o'clock on the regular. Like it was just nuts. It was nuts. So no auto. You have any T frames out there? See, this is a guy I want to pick his brain. Makes me wonder like what our market was doing that other markets weren't. But yeah, so while he gets back to us, so Kendrick Lamar, okay, so he only has 2 songs that I know of. Do I know the words to them? Not really.
You know where it's home? You'd be driving around. I can see you driving around singing like I don't even know Kendrick Lamar sings, so I can't even.
Well, the song "Humble" is pretty good. It's obviously self-explanatory, but he said in the song, "I remember eating syrup sandwiches and grandma allowances." So basically, like he grew up like us, syrup sandwiches and grandma allowances.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Snoop, Dre, Eminem, all the old stuff. I watched my mouth on that one.
Yep.
Is that's on my playlist.
Yep.
When I get a load, I'm going.
And you need some good motivation music.
9, 10, 1100 miles to go. I put my radio on.
Yeah.
There are certain talk shows that I listen to, but if I want to listen to music, and it's old school. I got Wu-Tang, I got Onyx, I got Snoop, I got Dre, Eminem. Like, hey, I'm from the very late '80s. I got Ice Cube. To the mid '90s.
Yeah, well, I heard you still listen to Ice-T back when he was just drink mixing water.
I listen to Ice-T no matter what he's doing, and if you don't listen to Ice-T body count, like you don't even know, because I'll go from straight rap to hardcore, like you don't know about, and you got like Ice-T. Ice-T is genius, man.
I can't say I've ever purposely like when I think of rap and when I think of hip hop, I don't think of Ice-T.
Yeah, but you gotta listen to Ice-T body. Listen to his band Body Count.
Body Count. Maybe I'll give it a listen one day. He said more like Vanilla Ice. But like when I think of hip hop, I don't like when I think of music to get me motivated, I don't think of Kendrick Lamar. Like the name doesn't even cross my mind.
I guess it depends what time of day it is. So if I hit the road in the morning, right? Let's say it's 2:00, 3:00 in the morning. I listen to stuff. Like Sully Erna. If you look at Sully Erna, his main band is Godsmack. It's pretty heavy. So come 10:00, 11:00 in the morning, or depending on how many hours I have into my shift, things start getting heavy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought you were more of a look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. I thought you were one of those guys.
Dude, I don't know what you're singing, but for all of us, please don't ever do that
again. Justin Nobody said, I've never heard of syrup sandwiches. Now, I've never had a syrup sandwich unless, you put it, you make French toast out of it. But yeah, just syrup on sandwiches. That wasn't a thing. We put not Miracle Whip. What do you call that? What's that? What is it? Fluff. We put fluff on bread and eat that by itself. So Just a Nobody said, he quoted what I said. I've known people who haven't lasted a day. Yep. Believe it or not, I was training somebody for Chris and I's old boss, and we just so happened to get out early one day because of me.
For Chris and I's old boss, what?
Yeah, Joe.
Oh, for Joe.
Yeah. So
who said this?
So somebody in the comment basically quoted what I said when I said I've known people who haven't lasted a day, and they said it's a hard job. So basically piggybacking off of what I said. Now I'm telling the story of when Joe sent us down to Maryland, and he had me train a dude who was a school bus driver to do what it is that we do. And the guy quit the first night. And Joe blamed me for being too hard on him. And I was like, well, I'd rather him quit during training than for you to get your hopes up and dish out all this money on extensive training, and then he gets his first day, he gets his butt handed to him the first day in the field, and then he decides he doesn't want to do it anymore. And then now you're kind of SOL for a driver, and now you picked up another rental truck and all of that stuff.
I'll tell you what, like that whole depot flatbed with the Moffat, like Mike trained me, and I hated him. I couldn't stand him. I came home every day bitching about him.
Hey, we're on live, man. We're live.
Yeah, see that.
See?
Sorry. But I couldn't stand him. over it. I learned it. I mean, maybe Mike wasn't the best teacher. I think people could be better instructors than Mike. But I got through it, and I learned it, and
when you do the job, it's almost like you got to carry a I don't give a crap attitude. It's like you become so numb to it after a while.
There's a friendship now that can't be broken.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. Like I call Mike tomorrow and say things are messed up. I got to go my own separate way. And we're gonna be cool. Like once you get over that with Mike, it's
Just a Nobody said we need more impressions of Nickelback.
We got what?
Just a Nobody commented and said we need more of your impressions of Nickelback. My impressions when I was like, look at this photograph. That's Nickelback. What's going on, Crank Man? Happy belated birthday. I'm trying to think of some more Nickelback songs. Can I speak on the HD? Be more specific. No auto. What's up? I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher that name. I'm gonna just call you 95. Yeah, what do you need to know? No auto. I mean, we could talk about it here, or we could talk about it off air. Yeah, yep. So when we were down in Maryland, we were actually running another contract, but it wasn't a HD contract. And that's the contract that I made the guy quit the first day. Chris, did I ever tell you that story?
I don't know. It's like him and Queen.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know. Sit down. Tell me all your stories, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. When you get in the chair, I'm like, what's up, Frank? What's going on, Frank? Yeah, there's but the guy down in Maryland, we ended up getting out at I don't know, it was 4:00. And the guy was just like, all right, so are we done for the day? And I'm like, I don't know. Do you still want more training? He was like, yeah, I want more training. I'm like, all right, well, good, because I don't have to clock out till 8:00. So we can stay here as long as you want till 8:00. No auto, yep. So I guess the story that we got for that was that a customer saw themselves on video, no longer wanted to be on video. So instead of them requesting that we pull that video down, they just told XPO that they didn't want us running the contract anymore. So, and since HD is XPO's customer, XPO had a what do you call that? Respect it, you know. Yep. So we ran 6 days a week. I did woodworking when I was off the clock. You know, I was doing YouTube. You know, and then we show the good, the bad, and the ugly. We do food reviews. We do cooking. You know, we do these lives. You know, and that's the thing. We showed up. Chris and I, we would show up every day, 6 days a week. There's times where we had to, you know, work full 14-hour days. I'll tell you what, when I first, no auto, this is going to make you so upset. I went to school, Chris and I, we went to school for 6 months, full course, 4 hours. It was 4 hours a day, not including the built in half an hour lunch, 5 days a week. It was 10 grand for the full course. Chris, you paid 10, right? It was like 10?
Yeah, what?
For nets, you paid like 10 grand, right?
Oh, yeah, 10 G's.
Yep. Yep. So when I first got signed on with my old boss, he was paying me $700 a week, up to 40 deliveries. All right, be good, Brandon. Stay out of the Oval Office, all right?
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Frank.
And when Mike says this, when Mike says this, I want to. I was on a different contract, but the same boss, $800 a week. But my bonus was at 50 deliveries.
50 deliveries. So I got paid $700 a week to run a 6-day work week. When I first got started, this was what, back in 2017?
17,
No.
22,
No.
16.
It was 16?
Yeah, I think so. I think 15 or 16.
Yeah, I think it was 16, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm going to guess 16.
Yeah, I'll say 16. So back in 2016, I was getting paid $700 a week to run a 6-day work week, local, home every day. That's how it started. And then a bonus after 40. But since no. So wait, this is how fucked up it was. Excuse my friend. See, Chris, you're a bad influence. You're a bad influence.
Yeah. So when you get canceled, don't put it on me.
Yeah. Well, I slipped. That was actually I was supposed to say Frank, but I said the other word.
I was supposed to say a lot of things. But
yeah, but we just didn't get that far. But yeah, so we were running 70-hour work weeks, and we would only get paid. I would only get paid a bonus after 40 deliveries, which, you know, it sounds doable, right? You're like, all right, if you do 10 deliveries a day, Monday through Thursday, that's your quota right there. And then Friday, let's say you do another 10 deliveries, that's a $200 bonus. Saturday, let's say you do another 10 deliveries, that's another $200 bonus. Plus, he paid 25 cents extra per mile after 40. So I would average about 200 miles a day. So that's an extra $250 on Friday, $250 on Saturday. So to end the week with like 13 to $1,400. But that's if you made your bonus at 40 deliveries a week, or over, I should say. So anything over 40 deliveries, you would make $20 extra a delivery and 25 cents extra per mile. That's how we were paid when we first got started. And Chris, what was yours? Sorry.
I was at 800.
Can you talk into the microphone?
I was at 800. But 50 deliveries, I got a bonus. But my bonus was.
Chris, I could barely hear you, dude.
How's that?
Nope, worse.
Worse.
Yeah.
Better?
A little bit.
How's that?
Way better.
All right. Yeah, I was at 50 deliveries. With a $50 bonus, but I could never. There was no way in hell I could ever hit 50 deliveries.
So no auto, just so that you're aware. Yeah, Chris started driving trucks before I did, but I actually got him put on to our old company, and
No, I think we're about the same time, but
yeah, but I started with the old company before you did. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you started before me.
Yeah, so well, no auto because we're in the tri-state area, and it's oversaturated with drivers that are easily replaceable. That's why our contracts don't pay that much. And me being the owner operator, I saw it firsthand. Not to cut the conversation off, but a guy commented, Dank Meme said, "We're building a new deck, and the guy on the Moffat decided my backyard would be a great option. We have Bermuda grass, which is $21 a square foot, and the bricks he had too low and cracked the curb. Now I know curbside is definitely the way to go." Sometimes it's the risk of liability, and no auto will be the first to tell you that if we can accommodate without, and Chris can vouch as well, if we can accommodate without causing liability.
Before you go too far, like, I want to know, did you tell the driver?
Did I tell the driver?
Not you, Mike, but did Dank Memes, did you tell the driver bring it as close as possible?
Yeah, where did you request that the material be left?
You know, that's the thing. Nobody, and when I say this, you know, Dank Memes, I'm not putting this on you, but nobody is going to say, you know, I told the driver to do this, I told the driver to do that. But you know, people expect us to do the craziest things, and if that driver doesn't have, you know, enough sense in his head to say, "I ain't gonna do that," then we get into a situation where it's, you know, he said, she said, you know, customer wanted it here, just trying to fulfill Depot's prophecy, you know, because that's really what it is. Depot will tell you anything you want to hear.
Well, he didn't say specifically Depot, so I don't want to misconstrue that. He said that he's just building a new deck, and he didn't even say. Hold on one second.
Curbside is definitely the way to go.
The customer always want it in the backyard and in the garage. Then when stuff gets messed up, they blame the driver. Yep.
Great option. We have Bermuda grass and 21. And the brakes he had too long, cracked the curb. Now I know.
Yep. So just a nobody, yeah, I did say we were working 70-hour work weeks. So the reason why we got paid so little was, like I said, if Monday through Thursday, you do 10 deliveries a day, then that's your 40 delivery minimum quota right there. But a lot of times we pull up to the store and the material's not ready, or the route will be all messed up, or like
homeboy said it's Chris's fault.
Well, no, it was your fault when I said the F word, because I said you were a bad influence.
Oh yeah, I'm a bad
influence. Yep, that's why. No Auto said summer only, probably no later than 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Nope, I used to work 70 hours a week, and this was, I show you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly, and my girl can vouch to hell and back. I used to cry myself to sleep and drink myself to sleep every night for the first couple months because I just didn't get it. Because I was a new driver and I'm like, I don't understand. It's damned if I do, damned if I don't. So if I show up, it's like a hurry up and wait kind of game. I would show up and product wouldn't be ready, it wouldn't be pulled, whatever. And then, or like stores would delay you and you still got 3 more stores you got to go to, and they're mad at you for the other store not having stuff ready or pulled. And, you want to make your quota, but, if you keep waiting, you're not going to make it. And then you go to the next store and then you find out, hey, it's the wrong address. Now you got to figure that out. There was just a lot of variables. There were, I would work. There were countless weeks that I would work 70 hours a week and only make $700 for the week. And that's why.
So let me go back. Let me go back to Deng Memes here.
Mm-hmm.
Building a new deck. The guy in the Moffitt this side of my backyard would be a great option. But you still didn't answer my question. Like, did you tell him? Did you tell him to pull back down there? Did you sign a waiver? This, that, and the other thing. The guy in Moffitt is responsible, but did you help that guy be responsible?
Yeah, did you encourage that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just because, I don't want to carry his shit. I'm gonna tell the guy in the Moffitt to pull around. What's the situation?
So 95 says HD and Lowe's are horrible because they rarely have somebody available to unload the truck. So do you work for a DC that delivers to there, or are you independently contracted, and are you talking about for like product returns and stuff?
Yeah. You want me to pull up with a flatbed, put drywall in your bedroom?
So hey, no Auto. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so when
you know what, no Auto, like, I'm very good at my job. I can hop out of the sleeper right now and get in a big cab and pull a depot. I can pull Lowe's. Like, you could put me in a Moffitt there's no situation you can't put me into. But when you pull up to the stores and they don't have it ready, and then we get to the customer, and the stores, this is the thing, the stores promise the customer that you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and that's not my job. Dude, so we're going from Mike, who does this every day, to me, who does this once in a while. Yeah, I mean, it's all on stores, dude. Like,
but see, one thing it's not really talked about in the industry, no auto, and I'm sure that you know about this as well as anybody who watches our content regularly, is that if the job were only curbside and there wasn't gray area, it would be that much easier of a job. Do we mind bringing it up the driveway? Not really. But when the customer has a driveway that's, a half a mile long with 6 tons of material, like I didn't sign up to drive 6 miles on the forklift on the Moffat for one delivery. And I still have 14 other deliveries to do for the day. Like that kind of stuff is not accounted for. The time is not accounted for. And then you get in trouble for not, you know, you get in trouble for not, for basically underperforming. And you're like, all right, so if it's a curbside delivery, then why don't I just start leaving it curbside, which is where we get paid to leave it. Anything beyond curbside is driver discretion. But then I'm getting pulled aside for underperforming because the customer complained that we couldn't put it inside the garage or we refused to drive it up a half a mile long driveway.
I don't mean to cut you off, Mike, but where are you located? No auto NHS.
I think he said Michigan, the Michigan area. But see, so before I started YouTube and before I even decided to start recording, because when I tell people, the reason why I really started recording was because when I tell people these stories, no one believes me. Like they're like, oh yeah, whatever. Oh, so you had a hard day, like oh whatever. But it's like when people see the situation.
I'll give you a perfect example, and I've never been. I mean, I drove through Flint, Michigan. But let's say at a depot bulk of sheetrock, and I'm going downtown Cincinnati. And I've worked the Cincinnati market many times. You can't leave a bucket of sheetrock on the sidewalk in the middle of downtown Cincinnati. Just can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's not only the problem of unloading, but it's probably leaving it there on the sidewalk. It's not allowed, this, that, and the other thing, and then you're unloading in the middle of downtown Cincinnati. It's not a good situation.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So No Auto said 80% of deliveries is not curbside. See, for us up here, it was a lot higher than 80%. We would say 98% of the deliveries we did were not curbside deliveries. Sometimes we would have to park our truck and then drive it down in a wooded area just to make the delivery. Sometimes we would have, like, I remember, I don't even know if I caught this one on camera, but I had a customer who ordered 6 tons of pellet fuel, had the half a mile long driveway, and it was so cold outside that it was like 1 degree too warm for it to snow. So it was just super cold rain. You know that rain I'm talking about. The rain that sends shivers down your spine. And I decided that I was going to try to use my forklift extensions to lift up 2 pallets of pellet fuel at a time to make one less trip up the driveway. It was a half a mile long paved driveway, and I think it split, I think, 3 different ways. So it went up to the right and it branched off to the left to 2 separate driveways. And when I got there, the neighbor met me outside and he was like, "Hey, man, just want to let you know," and this is how they try to get you too. He was like, "Hey, man, just want to let you know that 2 go up to the driveway to the right, 2 go to the driveway to the left, but further up at the top, and then 2 go across the street." He goes, "The 6 tons belong to all 3 of us, and we split the delivery at depot." I'm like, "So what are you telling me for?" He was like, "Well, I'm telling you, I need 2 pallets up there, 2 pallets in this driveway, and 2 pallets in my driveway." I'm like, "Nope. It all goes to whatever, XYZ, 123 XYZ Street, and all 6 get dropped off there." He's like, "Hey, man, I'm trying to save you a trip." Nope. Then you should have paid 3 different delivery charges. I'm not delivering to 3 different addresses for one delivery charge. That's not the way it goes. Let's see. I gotta get caught up on the comments here. And the guy had a whole
Yeah,
attitude about it.
I can't respond to people, so I'm trying to pay attention to this guy, No Auto NHF, and you know what? To be honest with you, if there's something you're doing, like, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to reach out to Mike. We'll both help you out.
About the drivers being images and helping. Yeah, John Davis got a really good point. John Davis said people making fraudulent claims about their driveways being damaged isn't helping either. That's just like that Karen video that we have. So she claimed that we did. So let me rephrase that because I'm going to use her words, not mine. She filed a complaint, and she was screaming at the store associates, claiming that we obliterated her driveway. Those were her words. So that's why I decided to record the second time that we went out there. Situation where you delivered to someone who worked at the place. Yeah, so just a nobody. Yep. So actually, that was a store associate. You're talking about the other Karen video. That was the original Karen. That's what made me skeptical about doing in garage deliveries at all in the first place because even though we had the waiver signed, my old boss was still hounding me about it. I'm like, "Look, I got the waiver signed, so why are we even having this conversation?" The insurance wanted to talk to me, so I told them the same thing. The insurance sent me the pictures that the customer sent to them, and I'm like, "All right, if I'm putting the pellet fuel inside the garage, and she claims I hit her garage," I'm like, "If you look at the top of the garage, there's a scrape that goes from right to left, and it gradually gets deeper." I'm like, "How am I going to scrape the garage from right to left if I'm going straight in?" And on top of that, I lock the brakes when I put when I go to extend the mast so that the forklift doesn't tip forward. And I'm like, and if you look at it, the scrape goes from right to left and it gradually gets deeper. And if you look at what traded paint with the garage, it's like green. There's nothing on my machine that's green. I'm like, and on top of that, she lied and told the insurance company that I had her sign the damage waiver after I damaged her garage. And I said, "That's BS because if I'm covering myself and I'm protecting myself, why would I have you sign it afterwards? And number two, if you knew what you were signing, why would you sign it?" So the old boss, I guess he paid cash out of pocket to shut her up. So John Davis said, then the crew working on the house should be there to bring it in. Yep. No Auto said, dude, it's the same here. The customer didn't tell you anything until you show up, and you're like, yeah, and you're like, dude, what? Uh, yep. Justin Nobody said, almost freezing rain is worse than a very cold day. Amelia, thank you, I appreciate it. No Auto said yes at Chris. I learned that the first 3 months that the word that word definitely, brother. No Auto. I hate to correct another grown man, but you misspelling the word first twice already is aggravating me. It's First. You put frist. Yeah. I can't believe she would just say you forced her. You know what? And with the Karen video, yeah, thank you, Amelia. So we actually have another Karen story that we never told. Another Karen video that we never
Mike,
told.
I want to put this out there, regardless of whether or not it's something you and I pulled, you and I drove. If there's another driver out there that needs help, that has a question, contact us.
Yep,
contact you, contact me. Like I will give you, I'll give you my best advice. I may not know it all, but I will give you my advice.
Yep.
And we got to, like, right here, we got a driver going through that with a Moffat in a situation. And you and I can, you can contact either one of us, and both of us, either one of us, we're gonna help you out.
I'm gonna go grab my laptop cooling pad. Keep them busy. Can you see the chat? Thank you, Relic. I appreciate it. All right, sorry about that. I'm back.
Yeah,
I had to, because my laptop is.
I see that. Yeah, everything's shut down. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, I turned my screen off. One second.
Okay.
Because setting up my laptop cooling pad because my laptop is hot right now, dude. My laptop is burning up. I'm gonna turn on the core temp for you guys so you guys can see it.
And yeah, no auto NHM. If you reach out to Mike,
There we go. Back. Thanks, Mike Swink.
Reach out to Mike. Reach out to me. Mike will give you my information. We're all good with that.
Yep.
We both have plenty of experience.
Thank you, Amelia.
Running a Moffat. And yeah, neither neither one of us deal with any kind of nonsense.
You want to hear Karen stories? All right.
Oh, this guy gives little bites. He got his little bites.
Yeah. Yeah, look at my CPU temps.
We're good to go for another. We're good to go for another hour.
Yeah, look at my look at my computer temps right now. Look, they're lighting up right now. You see it? Isn't it winter over there now? Yeah, I know, but yeah, this computer it was just blowing hot air like a damn jet engine. All right.
Joe Gosselin, you got some links? What?
Yeah, Joe Gosselin, what you offering? Thank you, Relic. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out my other channel, if you go on the main page of our YouTube channel, and here, look, I'll show you guys.
No auto. So I run hard, man. I run hard.
So if you guys go on the main YouTube channel and then find this page, go over to channels, and I got the woodworking channel and I got the nostalgic 90s. So I do amateur woodworking. I've been told I should not be allowed near power tools if that says anything. And then I have the nostalgic 90s channel. Hey, Chris, your parakeet's getting a little loud over there, sir.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm wondering where no auto NHF. Where you from, buddy?
Thank you, Relic. I appreciate it. So yeah, actually, if you go on my nostalgic 90s channel, I actually brought you guys in with me to Lids and where they embroidered this. I had to do the white and gold
Flint, Michigan.
For the 90s. And I'm trying smash that like button.
Mike, maybe we gotta look at
All right, thank you for stopping by, John Davis. I appreciate it. All right, let me go back in.
You know what? Let me.
I feel like I missed some comments. Hold on.
Send you a text message.
Nice cap. Thank you, Amelia. I appreciate it. All right, so you guys want to hear some more Karen stories? You know, I had to put the company sticker on it. It looks way better in person than it does on camera. And for some reason, it's inverted. Not inverted, but it's flipped. I think No Auto said Michigan is where he worked from. All right. Make sure my laptop isn't going to catch on fire. Now we're good.
Shit.
Saved by the bell, baby. This is I actually did some live shopping on the channel. I think I plan on starting another Etsy page to sell nostalgic merch that I find. Guys, check out the channel. It's so awesome. It really is. I try, Nicole helps me out sometimes. Chris is older than Quaker Oats, so he doesn't really help out. But do I used to watch Ice Road Truckers, but I feel like they over dramatize. And funny that you asked that because people had. So the reason why we started recording before we got to the customer was because people thought that this show, that our YouTube channel, it was scripted. Relic said older than Quaker Oats. Yep, that's Chris. So we actually had to start recording before we showed up to the delivery because people thought that the amount of stuff that we got into, it had to be scripted, and we're like, no, dude, this is real life. And I wish that I started recording earlier in my career just so that you guys could see all of the craziness that happened. Like, I'll tell you guys another Karen story if you guys ready for it. Hey, Nicole Brown, you ready? Gotta wait for Nicole Brown. Well, yeah, so just a nobody. So she said that I had her sign the waiver after I damaged her garage. I'm like, that's BS because if I'm covering myself, if I'm covering my butt, and I'm covering the liabilities, why would I have you sign it afterwards? And if you knew what you were signing, why would you sign it? Bruh, I'm a Mason. All right. All right, Chris, you got time for a Karen story? Yo, this laptop is pumping out so much heat, it's
You
getting
there?
hot. Yeah, I'm
You
here.
there?
Yep, I'm here.
Hello?
Yep.
All right.
Are you there?
Yeah, I got disconnected for a minute.
Guys, I told you he's older than Quaker Oats. This guy, he's deteriorating on me. All right, so you got time for another Karen story?
Another Karen story?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, we can always go for that.
All right. So you want to tell one or should I tell one? Because I bet you Chris has a lot of stories from his. Yeah. To be honest, fair play to you sticking to your job. Yep. Yep. It's.
I'm sure we can go toe for toe.
Yeah.
You know,
All right.
but
So I'll tell one of my untold Karen stories. Wow. Nicole says you has. Nicole says you have all the time in the world, Chris.
Nicole says I have the all time in the world.
That you have all the time in the world.
Um,
All right.
all
So
right.
no auto. I was running the local contract. Chris does OTR right now. Our trailer's in the shop for a PM service, and there's a lot going on with it. All right. So one of my untold Karen stories. I don't think I've ever told this story on the channel. I actually had to do a delivery up in Massachusetts. I remember it was one of my farthest deliveries at the time because it's supposed to be local work. And at the time, I was running from the Bridgeport area. And I don't know where I picked up the concrete from, but I think they sent me up to. They sent me up to a store near the border of Massachusetts to pick it up. So why are they sending me an hour and a half to 2 hours north to pick up concrete? I have no idea, right? So they send me up to um, they send me up to the store. I picked up, I want to say it was like 3 skids of concrete. It was one of the hottest days. It was like we had like a 4 or 5 day heat wave. This was like 3, 4 years ago. And I remember I had my rig parked on the road. I had all 3 skids on the driver's side. I plucked them off, and I remember just being drenched in sweat, being hot and aggravated, and everything I touched burned. That's what I remember. Like you leave the bar on the deck for 37 seconds and you got heat blisters on your fingers. Like it was crazy. And this customer had a driveway that almost went like straight uphill. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a nice house recessed from the road. And on the notes it said that customer will leave door open. Customer will leave door open. Concrete to be placed inside of the garage. And I was like, well, we already know what's not going to happen. So, so I show up. I bring. The hill was so steep that the Moffat was screaming going up the hill with the skid of concrete. So I bring it up the hill. The husband comes out after I dropped off like the second skid, and he was like, "Hey, can you slide these inside?" I said, "Unfortunately, I can't because of liability. If I hit your garage, I own it." Gave him the whole spiel, and he's like, "All right, cool." I thought that was the end of the conversation. So I go down the hill, pick up the last skid, bring up the last skid. He signed off on it. I took pictures. I'm going down the hill, and this hill is so steep that the Moffat is skipping, trying to slow down. That's how steep this hill was. And the back tire actually started bucking. I got the machine up on the back of the trailer. I get inside the truck, and I hear another truck behind me, but I couldn't tell where it was coming from. And you know how you could hear like the direction of travel there. I heard it come from my right going to my left. Mind you, the driveway is that way. This lady comes barreling down her driveway in what had to be like a Dodge Durango. Wait, is that the pickup truck or is that's the one with the cab over? Not the cab over, the bed over. I don't know.
Durango's a little pickup truck.
Well, whatever the truck version of that one is, like the SUV version. What is that one? Well, whatever it is, she comes down the driveway, and I kid you not, cuts in front of my truck and hops up.
Pickup truck. Yeah, Durango.
Yeah.
Durango's
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
My mom again.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's a little SUV.
Yep. So she cuts off my truck. I'm in the truck doing paperwork. And she's like, "You need to put those inside the garage." I told the people at the store that it needs to be put inside the garage. The hell's that?
Yeah, you hear that?
Yeah, what is that?
Effing Amazon. And if they're coming to my house again, I'm like,
Yeah, Chris got some stories. So she cuts off my truck. She jumps out. Mind you, I already said this lady, like I already said, this was one of the hottest days
1A?
during the
Yeah, 1B.
Hold on. Dang, Chris, I'm trying to tell the story, man.
All right.
So
Worst
she
thing
she
is,
she jumps out the truck in the middle of a heat wave, no shoes on, no shoes on, and she's screaming at me that I need to put the 3 skids of concrete inside of her garage. And I said, ma'am, I already explained it to your husband why I couldn't. She was like, well, that's not what they told me at the store. XYZ, you guys already know you guys already know the spiel. So she's telling me that she's not gonna let me leave. Oh, and intermission, she's screaming at me because she's burning her feet. It reminded me of the scene from Little Nicky where they uh where the devil's sons were trying to walk into church and they had to wrap pizza on their feet to walk on holy ground. She's screaming at me in the middle of the road that she's not gonna let me leave, and B, she's burning her feet. So I told her, go stand in the shade. Why are you out here with no shoes on?
yeah, good luck.
Yeah. Like, why are you yelling at me, first of all? Second of all, it's 109 degrees out here, road temperature, and you out here barefooted, relying on your foot calluses to save your souls. Like, get out of here, lady. So I remember I called my market manager. That's when Justin was the market manager. And I was like, Justin, you better get
I
this.
always wonder, I always wonder, you ever talk to him?
No, I haven't. Not since he left. Amelia said, "Why don't you put a sticker on your truck saying curbside drop offs only?" Oh well, we don't have that contract anymore, so that would be cool to get a shirt that says curbside only or curbside, Papa. But yeah, so
I used to call him up, just.
yeah, so I called up my old market manager. I said, "Yo, you wouldn't believe it." So I explained to him the whole situation, and he goes quiet, and he goes, "You just can't make this stuff up, big man." Or no, big guy. He always called me big guy. He's like, "Hey, what's going on, big guy?"
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's why he left. He was like, oh, no, I can't do this.
"Yeah." He's like, "Dude, he's like, nah, dude, you just can't make this stuff up." I'm like, "Dude, she's literally screaming at me." I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, how do you want me to handle this?" And he was just like, "Just tell her to get out your way, or you're gonna call the cops to say that she tried to hold you against your will and kidnap you." I was like, "All right, cool. Let me try that." She didn't budge. I ended up having to back all the way back out her road because she kept blocking the road with her truck.
You know what? We should get Justin on one of these podcasts.
Yeah, dude, I wish I had his number. I wish I had his number. But Justin, so for everyone that's watching this, Justin was our old market manager. And Justin always tried to be like the good guy, but at someone else's expense. Like, he'd be the first to tell people, yeah, we could do it, we could do it, we could do it. And he's like, "Hey man, I need a favor." I'm like, no. You promised them. We didn't say that. You said that. And it was just like, Justin, you freaking set us up again, dude. And he'll be the first to tell you. It was like we would show up, stuff wouldn't be ready, and he's just like, "All right, you got to wait the X amount of time or whatever." And then he would say, and then when we wait that amount of time, he like, "Well, if it wasn't ready, why'd you wait?" It's like, because it's damned if we do, damned if we don't, dude. Like, I'm trying to make my bonus.
Yeah, I remember one time
Thank you, Justin Nobody.
I took a load and I knew I didn't want to. I knew where I was going. And I got out of there. I like literally got out of the the area, and I called Justin. I was like, dude, you owe me a shot at tequila. Like, you owe me a shot, like something.
Yeah, something.
He's like, dude, just relax. Like, nah, man. Like, shouldn't have been there. Should have never gone in there. But that, that's the area I was running.
Yeah, I remember I had a lady. So I was in Monroe, or was that Trumbull? It wasn't too far from the Trumbull store, but wait, Amelia's.
Yeah, you go into those back roads. It's fucking nasty.
Yeah, yep. So Amelia, yeah. So Chris, the guy that's on the phone, I actually recruited him to work for the company that him and I both used to work for, and I trained him, and then probably almost a year ago he came to work for me when I started my second company. So I actually trained Chris, and he hated my guts every day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. This is like there wasn't a day that went by that I tried to make his day go easier, but it just like he questioned everything, and it just made it harder on himself. It was just like dude, I don't know if you remember this, but we had to get an escort one day to the power plant down in BP, Bridgeport. Do you remember that?
I remember going to BP. I remember unloading concrete. I don't remember an escort.
All right, so
I do remember you like Mike was banging my ass. Like,
yep,
yeah, just banging my ass.
yep. So we actually had to get an escort onto a power plant down in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So we had to get escorted on the property. We were monitored the time we were there, not closely, it was like loosely. And then I remember that when we were leaving, well, when we were doing the delivery, you went to go back up and you turned the wheel to the right. So the butt end on the tractor was sticking out from underneath the trailer, and the lumber was on the passenger side. So I told you to pull up and straighten out, and you were like, "Why?" I'm like, "Dude, just pull up and straighten out." And you were like, "Why?" I'm like, "All right, you know what? Just get out, and you'll see." And then you kept trying to take the Moffat and snatch it off, but uh, the passenger uh, rear tires were in the Moffat's way, and you were like, "Yeah, my bad. I should have listened." And I was just like, "I'm not here to make your job harder. I'm just trying to help you without the explanation, and you'll see." And it's just like went in there, one ear went out the other, and then
it's not one ear and out the other. No. Don't say that. It's not one ear and out the other.
It was one ear.
When somebody says why, just tell them why. Just tell them why.
Because it's
you want to be the I can't say the words because we're on. I already got my fulfill of bad words. But you want to be that guy.
Yeah, I want to be that guy. Just like, dude, just
yeah, you want to be that guy, and instead of just answering the question when somebody says why, you're gonna find out.
Just straighten out your truck. Why do you question everything? Just straighten it out. And
why?
Yeah, exactly. And then so Chris gets done with the delivery, puts it where they wanted it. Everything went smooth. Now, it's kind of like an unspoken rule that when you're training someone, that unless you tell them, hey, you're going to do the whole job by yourself, the trainer would normally chain the passenger side of the Moffat and not really check the driver's side. So Chris put the clipboard down on the back end of the Moffat, or yeah, I think it was on the back end of no, it was on the back end of the trailer because I remember we were able to see it from the rear view mirror, and I was doing the paperwork as far as like writing down time in, time out, order number, just to keep things moving along. And we had to get escorted off the property, so we're following the escort. Chris is driving, and I go as we're moving out. I'm like, "You got the clipboard?" And you were like, "No, you didn't grab it." I'm like, "Why would I grab it when you had it the whole time?" And you were like looking in the rear view, and I was looking in my rear view, and I could see it because I think that was like the last load of the day. And you were like, "Oh, dang, like I left it on the back of the trailer. Should I stop the truck and go get it?" I was like, "Nope, we should just ride this train out till we get to the road." I said, "It should be fine. Just, watch the speed and watch the turns." But it was like a straight shot in, straight shot out. But you were so upset that you had to walk to the back of the trailer to get me the paperwork.
Yeah, I was, but you know what I did? Like
What?
I think it was the next day. I think it was the next day. Um, and we were in. I think we were in Shelton
Yeah.
on a load of. I think we were on a load of mulch. I could be wrong, but whatever it was, you left the winch winder on a trailer.
Oh yeah, I
And
remember
put
that.
Yep, I put that shit right down by my feet, and you said you grabbed the winch winder. I didn't grab it. That was your job. It's not my responsibility, right?
Yeah, and I was just like, ah. And then you were just like, "Oh, I'm just effing with you," and I was just like,
Yep, I got it right here.
"Yep." You gave me a taste of my own medicine. But yeah, so Amelia, we used to get on each other's nerves, but I think the ultimate one was when Chris was, I don't know, Chris did a couple funny things. But I think the funniest one is because I wouldn't say a hardcore Harry Potter fan, but Chris snapped off my antenna and I used it to cast a spell on him. Yeah. So we were going underneath this bridge in Stratford. It's right next to Walmart and in between Petco.
That we went under every day.
Yeah, that we went under every day. And on this Mack truck, the height is 11.1. The bridge is 11.1. The antenna has to be like 2 extra feet taller. So I told Chris, I'm like, "Hey, just grab like stick your hand out the window, grab the antenna, and just pull it down a little bit so it's not smacking on the railroad beams." So I remember I was like house shopping. I'm just scrolling and I hear snap. And I look over and Chris, oh my God, I wish I had something. Chris is like, and he's looking at me. Hold on. So let's say I'm like looking out like I'm Chris driving. He's like, and I'm just like, and I go like right back to scrolling on my phone. And we pulled up to the depot. He starts smoking a cigarette, and he's like, "Dude, Just drop me off here, dude. I'll walk And he's like, dude, I don't know how you.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Dude, you threatened to quit that day, and then I had to get you on the phone with Joe. I had to, dude, I had to get you on the phone with.
No. You know what? That was after I ran over the lights.
That was this. I think that was the same day.
I ran over the lights on the mop. I was like, you know what? Just drop me up here. I'll walk home.
Yeah,
like,
but
I wasn't far. I was only like, I was only a couple miles. Yeah, at that point, I was like, we were in Shelton.
Yeah, but after that, we went to the Stratford Depot.
No, this ain't for me. I'll just walk home.
Yeah,
Shit.
Dude,
I can't do this shit.
It was just so funny because later that day, I think that was like the last day of Chris's training, and so we ended up just putting the antenna, because the antennas aren't cheap; they're like $50 or whatever, And I don't remember how much you paid for that replacement one, but we ended up putting it behind the seat, and I think that was Chris's last day of training, and we used to park at the Bridgeport Depot, and so I was giving Chris this pep talk. I'm like, hey man, don't be too hard on yourself. Just keep practicing. Think we ended up getting him a couple of empty pallets for him to practice on the Moffett with in the parking lot. I'm like, yeah, just don't hit nothing, don't break nothing. Call me if you need me. Call me anytime. Because after that, Chris was going to be running his own truck. And he was like, all right, cool. It was a rough day. We ended up not getting back to like 5 o'clock or so. I was beat. Training someone takes more effort than actually doing the job yourself. So that was kind of rough on me because it was just like, it just takes so much longer to just train someone. And I'm like,
it does when you say like, people don't think about it, but like when you're trying to teach somebody, it's like you already know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dude, you're just not getting it. No, just do this. Do this. Like, no, just do this.
Yeah. Yep. It's just it's like every day for like that whole week was just a struggle. This was like my sigh of relief where I got out early. I wouldn't even say early, but earlier.
Thanks for being honest.
Yeah, yep. And yep. Hey, we're still live, man. Dude, we got to set up a swear jar. We're gonna start the next Toys for Tots early.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we're gonna start the next Toys for Tots.
So every time Chris is on the live, I'll donate 5 cents because I'm bad.
5 cents? What? You gotta buy a company. You gotta buy a company sticker full retail price, Papa.
I'm gonna pay the biggest penalty, man. Everybody else donates 10.
Yeah, well, listen, you get no employee discounts here.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah, well, Amelia, we're trying to keep it family friendly, and also YouTube doesn't like that we use profound language. It messes with our monetization, so we actually lose money whenever we say too many swear words. So we try to keep it at a minimum. I only said one. Chris has said like I don't know, like 7 in the last minute. I slip up one time, and Chris is like gonna pin me to the cross here. But he lets the sugar honey iced teas and the turds just slip right by, Yeah, so we're striving to make.
You know this when you put me on
there. Yeah, I know that, but YouTube doesn't. But yeah, so I hopped out. So Chris was about to start practicing on the Moffett for the night, and I was like, you know what? One last thing before I go. Hey, Chris, do you like magic? And I had just gave him this pep talk. I just gave him the pep talk. Like,
oh, you want me to swear about to come out. It's
Yeah.
about to come out because I know
Yeah.
I know what I called
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So I told Chris, I said, "Hey, you like magic by chance?" He goes, "I don't know why." And I was just like, "Hold that thought." I walked over to the truck. I popped open the door. I grabbed the antenna and I go, "Wingardium Leviosa!" He went from like,
Yeah, I went from okay to infinity hole.
yeah. I cast
See what
this.
I did there? See what I did there? Like, yeah. I'm gonna lose my S.
Yeah, yeah, yep, yeah. So I cast a spell on O'Malley, and dang, that's really delayed, dude.
Is that your cord?
Yeah, Frank. Yeah, so I think ever since then we pretty much hit it off. I'm pretty sure Chris has some wild stories about what the stuff he used to get into with his deliveries. What's up, South Aussie? You got one of the longest names on here. What's up, Ashley? How's everything going? Happy Valentine's Day. You guys missed a bunch of good stuff. You guys missed us critiquing the halftime show, to wardrobes, to more Karen stories, untold Karen stories. You guys missed a lot. You guys are here late. Jip Rock Metal and Sky is Up. They sure did, right, Amelia? That's crazy. Yeah. And then Chris,
Going back in the comments here.
yeah, Chris called me some not so nice words that were they touched my heart afterwards. Because they didn't offend me not one bit because they were all true.
I can call you some not so nice words, but
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. That's how it was when we were in when I met you and we were those times.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, if you guys want to see some crazy stuff like that, I thought it was the wildest thing. Down in certain parts of Maryland and Virginia, people build their houses in the water and they build their houses on stilts. And Chris and I, we went out to Maryland to jumpstart the market out there. And we did so good. Yeah, we're amazing, Ashley. Thanks for asking.
And the goal says, what a bromance. What a bromance.
Yeah.
Don't make because you have pizza out of this.
They were upgrading the water mains about them digging the tree.
Not for nothing though. Probably you and I did start that.
Yeah.
That Maryland, Virginia,
Delaware.
Market. Yeah. We probably did start that.
Yep. So our old boss sent us to 3 different states. Well, 4 actually, because did he ever send you to Pennsylvania to train guys?
No, I only went to Pennsylvania to drop off what's his name?
Aaron?
I never worked in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Oh.
I never worked over there, but we ran that.
Oh my God. South Aussie said, "You want a Karen?" One near me complained when they were upgrading the water mains about them digging a trench in the road. Like, lady, the world does not revolve around you, it revolves around the trench, right? I don't know what happened to Chris. I lost him. I don't know what happened.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Can you hear me?
Yo.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on, guys. Hello? Yeah, I don't know what happened. My phone was right here on the laptop. Can you hear me?
Yo.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hey, Chris. Don't people say you sound just like John C. Riley? So you got. Yeah, well, Chris, he gets his technology out of like Golden Graham boxes. Yo, Chris.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yo. Yeah, people say I sound just like John C. Riley in a lot of my videos. I don't hear it, but other people hear it. Hmm. Yo, does somebody want to try to call Chris's phone for me? Yo, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, your volume is super low right now. Let me try to turn up my phone. Mine is all the way up. Hey, South Aussie, if you want to record yourself telling the story, if it's good enough, we'll feature it on the channel. Oh, it was a male Karen, so it was a Ken. Oh man, that's even worse. Yo, Chris, you there? Hello? I think Chris ran out of daytime minutes, guys. I don't know. I think his plan is still free after 9 and on weekends, or he got to have like the same service that I have. You know, how did I used to work? It was like Sprint to Sprint or Nextel Chirp. Oh man, those were the good old days. That was the best. If you didn't want to talk to somebody, you like, yeah, just call me after 9. Not knowing at 9:06 you're gonna be asleep or pretend to be. Hmm. Guys, make sure you smash that like button. Yeah, me too. For sure, for sure. I remember used to playing Snake on my mom's phone. Yeah, my laptop internal temperatures are cooking. It is 6:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Says he's still on the phone, but I can't hear him. He might have to restart his phone. My hat is super cool. Ashley, you've seen the nostalgic '90s channel, right? What about play Tetris with a wheel loader and pallet forks, and the bricks are cars? Sounds like a pretty fun game. I got to do. I was thinking about getting some stickers made for the nostalgic '90s, but I would have to pay for that out of pocket. I'm also thinking about setting up a separate Etsy page in case you guys wanted to. I know I thought I remember seeing your comments on there. I actually did another video, but it got copyrighted by Disney. So I'm waiting for Disney to lift the strike on it, and I plan on recording probably another video. Wow. Yeah, so I'm waiting for. So my cousin and I, we did a. I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, yep. Video on GIMP, sure do. We got two videos. The second video should have been just all bloopers because I couldn't do box GIMP to save my life. I still can't. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you for checking out the channel. I appreciate it. Stay good, stay safe. Yeah, so I plan on recording another video. I know I gotta go pick up some custom merch this weekend that I ordered. Chris, your phone is being uncooperative. So I know I got to record a video for this weekend, and then also I am going to probably record uh, another episode or two this week. Um, I've been getting really lucky with the thrift shopping. I was just telling Chris earlier that I actually picked up a couple good old albums on CD. Like I don't know what your music preference is, but I found 98 Degrees. I found like the Christmas album. I found Boys to Men, the Christmas album. I found I found the Dave Matthews Band CD. I don't listen to their music. I found Ricky Martin, like all the old stuff. Uh, hey, South Aussie, if you send us some Tim Tams, we'll try it. Dude, I just brought back Dunkaroos, and I got matter of fact, that's what I'll do the episode. Like I'll bring that out in the episode. Get Nicole, you just like spending money. That's it. Yeah, the last thrift shopping I did, if you checked out my last VHS haul, that was I ended up getting like Rugrats on VHS. I got um the original Little Rascals on VHS. It was nuts. Nuts. South Aussie, we'll do a react. for it, bro. Do I have Pogs? I noticed. I don't, and that's one thing I never got into. But funny story, if you go in, I think it had to be like my third or fourth video I was reviewing my when I was reviewing my original Pokemon card collection. I actually found I actually have some rare stickers from the original Pokemon. They weren't cards; they were stickers. I have cards, obviously, but yeah, I never got into Pogs. That's all good, actually. Um, Postage to USA is like 67 Aussie dollars for like £2. Stickers for Pogs? No, no, I don't know if they were. I don't know if they were Pogs, but they were stick. They were like little square stickers. I know what Pogs are. They're like the round coin looking things. I don't know. I have no idea. Hold that thought really quick. All right. You back? Hello? Hello?
Are we there?
Are you there?
Hold on 1 second. Your hands down.
But yeah, no,
We there?
yeah, I'm there. You there?
Nah, something's wrong.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, so no, I collected cards, I collected stickers. I actually got a brand new used Pokemon binder. I don't even think I showed it yet on the channel. It's so dope. It's so dope. Guys, like this is my jam right here. And let's see. So South Aussie. So you're saying that 67 Aussie dollars were not worth it? Is that what you're saying, bro? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. Somebody tell Aussie that we're worth it. Yeah, I mean, and I take suggestions. So whatever else you guys want to see on any of the channels, let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see. Yeah, it's starting to get late here. I gotta go prep dinner. Yeah, someone asked me if I sold these hats, and not yet. But I was thinking about the next hat. What I wanted to do was um, I don't have old school McDonald's toys. Yeah, if I don't have old school McDonald's toys, no, I don't. I wish I did. But I still got to do an episode on like Beanie Babies and like Cabbage Patch and um just all. Yeah. Hey, Chris, let's start with why is your phone trash? Let's start with that one. What is a Tim Tam? Let me see if they have it for sale out here. Let me see if I can find them. It probably won't even be the same recipe. Let me see. Let me see. All right. Um, is it this? There's an online shop. Hit up iRocker channel. Actually, got the crap. They get a crap ton from subs. Uh, Chris probably got the Dixie cup with the paper clip and the string on the inside. Is this the Tim Tam that you're talking about, Aussie? Let's see, made with irresistible real chocolate. Now my Nicole is upset. Let's see. I mean, maybe yeah, yeah. So if you guys want to see the other two channels, they're right here. You have to go on the main page and then click over to channels, and you guys can see the other two. Just make sure you turn on the notifications for it. Let me go back to OBS, put on the big screen. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting more of these hats. I think it legit takes about $30 to make each hat. So I think I paid 12. There's a video that I have on it. I think I paid $12 just for the hat, and then it was like another 12 or 14 for the stitching, but then that doesn't include shipping because I bought it when Spencer. I think I bought it from. Did I buy it from Spencer's? Yeah, I think I bought it from Spencer's, but it's originally sold from Spirit Halloween. Yes, there's like 30 flavors. All right, so tell me which flavor to get. Oh, it's on now. You know. Hello? Hello?
Yo,
Hello?
hear me?
Hello?
Hear me?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
I guess it's not working.
Chris, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, can you hear me? Well, apparently you can.
Yeah. uh, uh, we got Chris back, y'all. We got him back. Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear. I don't, dude. You need to stop getting your. You need to stop getting your cell phones from the bottom of freaking Cracker Jack boxes.
AT&T commercials.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Chris gets better reception from inside of a kaleidoscope. Dang, I need to do an episode on kaleidoscopes. Yo, kaleidoscopes were like the coolest. We used to get those at like the book fairs and stuff in school. I like chocolate mint, double coat, original.
We don't know what those were.
Yeah, kaleidoscopes were wicked.
I like chocolate.
So, all right, so South Aussie, yes.
There's white tongue dark. God damn, like, could you be any more specific?
Yeah, you could. Hey, South Aussie, you could have just said they're all great. Try them. So South Aussie said that we need to try this thing called a Tim Tam, and he said it's shipping alone is like
Just nobody got it right here. Those red things where you click the little button on the right hand side, and it changes the not even 3D, but it's like the light that comes out of the into the thing that you're seeing. Yeah, what? I know what you mean. Yep.
The what? What are you talking about?
Just nobody. Did you ever have one of those Viewmasters?
Yeah, it was like the red thing, and it was like it was like normally like Disney had them, and it had like the multicolored wheels.
No, maybe you had Disney, man. I had fun.
Hey, we're live, Frank.
Freaking superheroes.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on.
You put the disc. Yeah, you put a disc in.
These, I got it. Yeah. I thought that.
I'll donate. I'll donate to Toys for Tots. I got no toys, but you know, if you want to support next year, what we're gonna do is support my miles. So I'm gonna ask everybody. Like I didn't even talk to you about this, so this is the first time you're gonna hear about it. But I'm gonna ask everybody to donate a half a cent per mile.
A half a cent per mile.
A half a cent per mile that I drive for, let's say, 2 months. You know, 2 months leading up to Christmas. So, you know, if I get, I don't know, maybe 2,000 miles a week, you know, it's on the lower side. You know, a half a cent per mile might be $20 a week. But we're gonna keep we're gonna log, you know, we do that anyway. Everything is logged. We're gonna log all my miles. I'm gonna ask for a half a cent per month. And we're gonna donate that to Toys for Tots.
I say we should just round it up to a penny now.
No, a penny could be a lot, dude.
I don't know. Who thinks a penny is a lot?
It's not a lot when you just ask for a penny.
Yeah.
When you have somebody doing, you know, 3,000 miles a week.
You don't tell them that.
Times
Don't tell them that.
times 4.
We got to just have them commit.
No, I'd rather make it affordable for everybody instead of somebody saying.
No, we're trying to send people in debt around Christmas time.
Yeah, no, I don't want anybody to be in debt, but at the same time, if you know, I get 30 people to raise a half a penny, that's 15 people that raise a penny. You know what I'm saying? We all do our part. We all do our part. And I'm cool with that.
I think airplane pilots have it easy because, there's not a lot of traffic in the sky. Meanwhile, we get stuck in rush hour all the time. We get stuck with all the breakdowns. But hey, if their plane breaks down mid-flight, they crash. So yeah, I guess they earn their pennies too. A little bit more of a risk
I don't
involved.
mind. I don't mind. I will put 1 penny per mile. For every penny that somebody donates. Yeah,
So you want to do a penny for penny?
Yeah, no, yeah. I will certainly. I will match. That full penny. I got no problems doing that.
So Justin Nobody said, if two planes ever collide, though, you know what that would if two planes were to collide, it'd be two-dimensional. Ah. It'd be 2D living in a 3D world, man. Get it? Two planes. Yeah, well, not like we do here on the ground. Yo, Chris, you know what I realized, man? I gotta start cooking dinner.
I was just talking to Nicole, like, what are we gonna order? Because either one of us are going shiz.
Yeah, I had Subway, and I'm not. Subway's not really.
Yeah, you just ate it. Well,
yeah, I mean, dude, that was at like 2:00. Are you serious?
2 o'clock.
Maybe a little bit later, maybe 3.
And this guy wants to come out on the road, and he's like, I haven't eaten since 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You gotta be ready to roll. You want to roll, you have to roll. It's only 7 o'clock.
Yeah, well, Chris and I were supposed to be going over the road, going to bank some miles, and I'm going to stop every hour and a half for a piss break.
Yeah, apparently we ain't going to make no money the way this guy wants to eat.
Yeah, nope. And if Chris ever gets hungry, I'll just get some almonds, and I'll make him some almond milk. I'll make him. Hey, dude, you should see what. See you later, Ashley. Have a great night. Be good. Be safe. Thank you for watching all of our content. I greatly appreciate it, dude. We're up to like. I think I'm up to like 47 subscribers on the Nostalgic 90s channel. Aussie said he posted the store link for Tim Tams. Yeah, I don't see it either. Aussie, did you post a link for that? I could just go on Amazon and just buy the regular one, but malted stuff makes my stomach hurt. It gives me the BGs, if you know what I'm saying.
You and your mouth. I don't know what mouth.
Oh, half a penny to a whole penny.
Yeah, I'm not sure what math we're talking about, but like, if we're going back to that, like, when it comes down to it. And I think we should start maybe. I'm saying 4 months. 4 months prior.
Yeah, I think we should definitely start the toy drive earlier.
Yeah, but I like. Yeah, I don't care about the math. I will gladly donate. If we can get viewers to donate a half a cent per mile, I will gladly donate 1 cent per mile. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it does. It really does add up.
Yeah, it does. I mean, because you figure 3,000 miles a week at a penny, that's $30.
Yeah, and then you had $15 per viewer on top of that, and I mean we could easily have $200-$300 a week.
There you go.
And if we do that for 3 months, that's it's easy $1,500. $1,500, $1,800 that we could have for toy drive.
Yep. All right, thanks, South Aussie. I appreciate it. And I'll remember that you wanted to send us stuff, and you said we weren't worth it. I appreciate that. Oh man, yeah, I gotta go figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner. This was an awesome day, dude. Aside from your phone crap in the bed, it was pretty productive. Yeah.
Not my problem.
We both know it ain't. All right, so I'm about to jump off here, everyone. I do appreciate everybody watching the live, staying with us.
Y'all be good. If I can ask where everybody is from, I would like to see where everybody is from.
Yeah, just leave it down in the comment section where our fan base is at, what country, what state, what city, what town, and just a nobody. Maybe I'll look into some vintage pogs. Just a nobody said he's from Ontario.
Ontario. Just a nobody. You've been pretty active. How do you feel about the truckers up there? Just out of curiosity.
What's going on, Shane Roper? He said, I can understand people being frustrated and trucking it easy.
Right. Right, but it's not really about trucking, and you got nothing to do with being a trucker.
Ashley said, BC in the North Occoquan Shuswap area. What's going on, Steven Rogers? How's it going? Dang, you guys missed out on a lot of good stuff.
Curious as to what you feel, are the guys out there doing the right thing, or do you feel they're doing the wrong thing?
It's all good, South Aussie. I'm just breaking balls, man. I'm just breaking balls. I'll buy some Tim Tams and I'll see what the hype is about. I just feel like these malt ones are gonna be The ones with the caramel in them look pretty good. I don't need a family pack. Maybe I just get the regular
Well,
ones.
yeah, okay. So Mike and I are both going to agree on this one. The truckers are taking it for granted, but the 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 truckers aren't standing up for the truckers right now. Like, we don't care about each other. You know, we do care about each other. Don't ever get that twisted. But what they're standing up for is not the truckers' rights. So from somebody that's being, somebody in Canada, I'm asking what your feeling is as to what they're standing for. You know. Yeah, everything you get does come from the trailer. I want to ask somebody on the northern side of the border what they
Thank
think
you, Dougie
about
Doom.
what's going on.
Yep. So, just to piggyback off of what Justin Nobody said, I said it in a previous podcast. The reason why I got into trucking is because there's always going to be a demand for it. So no matter whether it's raw material or finished product, one way, shape, or form, it was moved by an 18 wheeler. Whether it be this hat, whether it be the stitching, whether it be the plastic for the sticker, whether it be the parts for my cell phone, whether it be the cell phone itself, whether it be a hair comb, whether it be the laptop you guys are watching me through, whether it be a bottle of water, whether it be toilet paper, whether it be some little remedies, saline spray drops, whether it be, the jeans that you're wearing, whether it be the shoelaces, whether it be the threads to the dishes in your cabinet, one way, shape, or form, whether it's raw material or finished product, it was moved by an 18 wheeler. And I don't want to say, I think it's an understatement if I say that if truck stops, America stops, because we all know that's not true. If truck stops, if trucks stop, then the world stops. Because it's not just here in America, it's not just here in Canada, it's not just in China, it's not just in Japan, it's not just in Germany or Russia or Italy or, Mexico or Australia.
Yeah. We've shown that recently. Like,
Yep.
we have shown that recently.
Yep.
I lost all the volume. Now,
Thank you, Stephen Rogers. Thank you, Dougie Doom, okay. 1987.
But, from one of the viewers here, I'd like a personal opinion. I don't care if it's if your opinion differs than mine, I really don't care. I just want your personal opinion. Like, what's going on up there? Do you agree with it? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Like, I'm on the side of the fence where we can have different opinions, and I'm okay with that. We can talk about it. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything nowadays is like, if you don't agree with me, you got to be canceled.
Yeah.
And that's not the way it should be. So it's like, I want to know your opinion, and see what's up.
He said he relates to the people I worked on a flatbed before.
I worked on a flatbed before. I was the driver, but the helper.
What's everybody else's take on it?
I mean that's one thing. I don't mean to be an a-hole, and I'm not trying to be mean, but I feel like you're beating around the bush. And it doesn't have much to do with truckers. It just happens to be the truckers that are the ones up there.
South Aussie said, I had someone tell me garbage trucks are a useless waste of diesel. And he said, what?
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Let the garbage truck stop running.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how quickly your neighborhood turns into a wasteland.
See how quick everything shuts down. See how quick everything gets overloaded with trash.
Yeah, well, not even that. We'll see how fast viruses and bacteria and everything that's showing up on Skid Row now will quickly come.
Garbage trucks are second to fuel trucks. I mean, if the fuel trucks and the garbage trucks stop, forget it. That's it. Your city, your town, everything you live in will be in a state of disbelief. My drive-in doesn't matter. The flatbed on steel coil doesn't matter. Let those fuel trucks and garbage trucks shut down, and you're done. You're done.
So Just a Nobody said, I know you said a bit right there. You said it was truckers doing it, but it's not really about truckers. Nope, it's about ending the mandates. It's about stopping the government. Not even stopping the government, stopping anybody from telling you what to do as a free citizen.
It doesn't have anything to do with truckers. It doesn't even have to do with the vaccine, because we could care less if you're pro-vaccine, anti-vaccine. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you got the shot in your arm. I really don't care. But you can't mandate somebody else to get a shot in the arm. Not one on trucks.
But wasn't the mandate a vaccine? But wasn't the mandate a vaccine mandate on truckers? Yes, but at the same time, we're not only fighting for our rights; we're fighting for everyone else's right and freedoms as well.
And it wasn't only truckers, It wasn't only truckers.
It was healthcare workers. It was school teachers. It was
whether it's healthcare workers, school teachers, and on our side of the country, it comes to we have students, we have kindergartners, 5, 6 years old that have to go outside for story time. You're going outside wearing a mask outside, and it's 15 degrees outside, and they got these kids lined up, sitting on the curb with a mask on outside with their teacher, 20 feet away, reading a book. That stuff. Watch my mouth. Did that for you, Mike? That don't make sense. So, whether it's, for me, it's not only truckers, because we can handle our own, but healthcare workers, children, teachers, whatever it is. Whatever it is, whoever it is, it gotta stop. That's my feeling. Some professions should be ended. What professions?
Healthcare. You take away this mandate, then what? Well, then you don't get, the flu shot, and I don't see on any competition.
It's not a mandate, though.
It is though. You are mandated to get your flu shot. You're mandated to come on your, full evacuation. I'm a health worker. And I
Yes,
you're mandated in all of them are home.
okay, so maybe it's a good thing I just got muted or loud. But it's experimental.
Well, you know,
I don't know, dude. I just think that there's more to the story, and we're learning more and more about who not to trust each and every day. Yep, just a nobody.
I guess I'm back. I don't know what you guys heard.
Nah, no. I know you muted yourself. This represents control and we're shut up and do what we say. Yep. Yep. Shane Roper got a very valid point. Like, not for nothing, but I took my mom and my lady out for Valentine's Day yesterday. My mom got out the car and put a mask on. I was like, "What are you doing, you weirdo? Take that off." What is 30 degrees Celsius?
Did she put her mask on for what?
Because she thought it was Fahrenheit to Celsius. Wait a minute. Somebody said 30 degrees Celsius. Someone said 30 degrees Celsius is cold. What? That's 86 degrees Fahrenheit. What? Oh, you live in Australia. That's why.
I'm not gonna lie. It really hurt me. My daughter put a mask over her face to say she was going to the store, and she didn't want to get people sick.
For those who can perceive, they will believe. For those. Steven Rogers on it again. He said, for those who can perceive, they will believe. For those who can't, no explanation will do. Oh man. Oh man. She said like a good human.
Yeah. She says like no, it's not like stop watching the news.
Yeah, order a pizza instead of cooking. Well, we just laid out
wrong
like
format to get into this.
I think we could have an open discussion on another podcast live between. I think that would be interesting to see. It's two different views in the household. What's up, Salem? Nah, we got some chicken laid out. I wish I had some broccoli. I would make some chicken with some steamed broccoli. They only have a Popeyes near me. I would have to go to another city to go get KFC, and I don't feel like it. Yeah. I saw your comment, South Aussie. I don't know. Would you guys be interested in seeing like an open debate, where it's like almost like a Steven Crowder change my mind segment, where it's like I want each of you to do your research on the facts that you find to back up your case, and yeah, we'll just have an open discussion on what's morally right versus someone else telling you, or what people think is morally right versus people telling you what to do for the benefit of nothing.
I'm open for debate, but you have to prevent fact. And as of right now, there is no fact. There is no fact that tells me we shouldn't have been living our life the way we were 5 years ago as the way we are today.
Just so that we're clear to everyone listening or just joining, we're talking about, do you think it's right for someone else to tell you what to do with your body? And if you, despite as much as we were lied to about things, and and all the things that were hidden from us, whether it's petty lies as a part, like, I think one of the biggest things for me was I would have taken it a lot more serious if we weren't lied to. That's all. And the pettiest lie that they told was that the masks don't work. This is what they're saying, that they lied to us about the masks not working so that healthcare professionals had a chance to stock up. Mr. Street Sweeper has been eating the concrete curbing it. But yeah, I feel like this is the debate that we could have. See, now Nicole brings up another point. I feel like this is the debate that we could all have. I I feel like just not on this episode. So if you guys want to go in, get your research done, you know, I would love for you guys to debate it out. Yeah. Shane?
Shane, I haven't tried filling a shopping cart with water, but I have tried to throw sand through a shopping cart. So I kind of understand, the whole concept.
I don't know. I just think that if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. I don't think that any mask or any vaccine is gonna protect you from it. And if they already openly admitted that vaccines don't prevent you from getting it, then why get it? Why get the vaccine? That's like if I got a vaccine to prevent me from getting polio and I still get polio, does that mean the vaccine didn't work? Yeah.
Well, hey, Dr. God Fauci just said you're going to need a fourth booster to be vaccinated. So.
Oh, hey, Chris, hold on. Let me call my healthcare professional and get that scheduled right away. Right away, because there's no way I'm going to be walking these streets without a fourth cootie shot. Did anyone catch the anagrams?
Wait. Yeah, I would love to see these anagrams.
What's that? What's an anagram?
Look, when I was a kid, and now they have vaccine, right? They have vaccine now for the chicken pox. But when I was a kid, it's like, let's just get these kids together and get this shit over with.
Yeah. Hey, we're still live, man.
Oh, yeah. But, get this over with. And but now you want to push vaccine that is more, I mean, in my opinion, has more negative side effects.
Okay. Yeah, I just feel like it's there's more to it than what meets the eye on this one. So, but hey, Chris, I got to wrap it up, brother. I gotta start cooking.
Do your thing, man.
Yep. We appreciate everybody checking out the live. We went like half an hour over than what we were. Shane Roper said Omicron. Period.
Oh yeah.
Moronic.
Oh yeah. Moronic. Yep. Yeah. We heard about this as soon as the Omicron first. But if I can just throw this out there, because nobody ever wants to talk about this. When this whole thing came out, protests. There were massive protests going on in the streets of China. And now it's proven that this is a live leak from China. Well, how do you get people off the streets? I'm going to leave it at that.
All right. So if you guys want to have an open discussion, make sure you guys do your research, and we'll open up the platform, and maybe we can have this discussion, and we'll do it on video so that everyone can see and everyone can present your live facts. How's that sound? What do you think, Chris?
I'm down with that, man. Anytime.
But on video.
I'm not technologically
Inclined.
Yeah. So you figure out how to do that, and I am more than happy to do that.
All right. I got just the thing. So with that being said, guys, we appreciate all of our fans watching, everybody who checked out this 3 hours live podcast for you guys. I got Chris O'Malley here. Hopefully I can get Nicole on the next one, and then we could have this open discussion. And
I want to see just nobody. I want to see Shane and Nicole. I will make sure she's on the next one. I'll just kick her.
Hey, Amelia, we're about to jump off on this. We're ending now. Oh, man.
You guys be safe. Be good.
Yep. Be good. Be safe. If you guys haven't checked out my other 2 channels, I got the Nostalgic 90s. I try to drop new videos every week. The woodworking once it gets warmer again, because I'm not about to freeze my bones off in the woodworking shop, because the floor doesn't have insulation and it is cold in there. So when it starts to warm up again, I'll get back to some projects. Maybe I'll do some epoxy projects or something. Yeah, we'll see you guys on the next video. Stay tuned. And yep, Shane Roper, we agree. And we just started.
Peace out.
Yep, be good, be safe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. And make sure you guys
teach your kids arm pumps.
Yep, teach your kids arm pumps. Let's go. And for all you, never mind. I was gonna say something, but it's inappropriate. I was gonna say ladies, but then never mind. We know the tradition. We know the tradition. All right, there you go. But ladies and gents, be good, be safe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been another awesome podcast with Chris O'Malley. Thank you, Chris, for being a part of this special event, even though your phone is crap. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Later.